What's going on, guys? It's Xavier with Accurate Auto Service, and today we're going to talk about a 2005 Mercedes-Benz C230 compressor starter replacement. This should be the same for 2001 to 2007 C230s. So to start off, you don't need a whole lot of tools. I was able to get this job done with simply a ratchet wrench, my impact driver, which is I use it on just about everything. It looks like we have a 13 millimeter, a 10 millimeter, handy dandy screwdriver, 13 millimeter ratchet wrench, a couple extensions, a 10 millimeter socket, 13 millimeter swivel socket, and an E10 and a E14 reverse Torx sockets. So the bottom two Torx sockets are the E10, and those disconnect your air conditioning line, but do not disconnect the air conditioning line from itself. You're just disconnecting that bracket. That bolt you see up top is the top bolt of the starter. It's also a reverse Torx. You just want to make sure you have a good grip on it. There's the bottom one, E14. I was able to grab both of those with my ratchet wrench with no extensions. So just make sure you have it on properly and you don't strip that head off. So here's on the bottom side of it, just under here, you have two more small Torx bits. That bracket, this bracket's connected to a harness right there. I disconnected that harness and left the bracket attached to the other part of the harness, just moved it out of the way, removed those two bolts. Now on the steering shaft, you're going to remove this 13 millimeter and you're going to want to pull that back out. Now it's important that you take the key out and leave the steering wheel locked. That way the steering wheel doesn't turn and ruin the clock spring, or you mess up the alignment. And here's the connector I was talking about that connects to that bracket. And there's a starter motor up there, kind of difficult to see. So here, the other part of the steering shaft, 13, there's a 13 nut on this side. I was able to get this with the swivel, and I put my ratchet on the other side. Well, I guess that's it. I didn't take pictures of on the starter motor itself. You're going to have a 10 millimeter for the solenoid and a 13 millimeter for the backside of the starter. Now when I removed the starter, I removed the top bolt first, and I left the bottom bolt slightly threaded to get the wires off. You have to take the wires off before you pull the starter, but with the starter loose, you can kind of bend it backwards a little bit, and you'll be easier to take off the wires that way. That steering column, this guy has to come out, otherwise the starter won't clear. Otherwise, this is a pretty easy repair. Yeah, it took me maybe an hour and a half or so. You're going to want to jack it up as high as you can, put it on some jack stands, and I hope this helps. If you have any questions, please comment below. If this video helped you, please like and subscribe for more content. Thanks, guys. Have a good day.